Christmas, what did you get?
Just the life and experience with family. That's what I got.
You didn't get any gifts.
That's what I got right there. There's nothing better I would trade for that.
Okay. My mom got me bedazzled Victoria's Secret underwear.
No,
The best.
honestly,
No, like, I have them on right now. If you guys wanna
I'm
see them, it's, it's the Post Moves After Dark. I'll show you. I'll show
I'm
you my
kinda
bedazzled
jealous.
Victoria's Secret underwear. No, like,
Dang.
my mom, I love her so much because those gifts are the gifts that I think are my favorite. What's up, everyone? We're back with a new episode of Post Moves. It's been a minute. Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah. We hope you had amazing holidays. I'm Candace Parker, here with my co-host, Aliyah Boston.
That's me. Welcome back.
Oh, we're singing in 2026.
Yeah, we are.
Make sure and follow us on @PostMoveShow on all socials. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts.
And we're back with new episodes dropping every Wednesday. Keep sending us your fan questions. You can send DMs to Post Moves Instagram or leave it in the comments on YouTube.
So, how are your holidays?
Holidays were great. Ozzy and I, we went to Massachusetts, so we spent Christmas there. Ozzy's first snow. He actually really loved the snow. I was actually very impressed. But I
Yeah.
did get hit with that little, cold right after Christmas, so I was,
You
tucked
got
in
the
bed
cooties.
by 4 PM. Why would you say
You
that?
got the cooties.
Like, are you kidding me?
The heebie-jeebies. Yeah, I think my son has a fever right now. I'm like, how convenient, going back to school, everybody's starting stuff, and he
Perfect
just
timing.
tries to extend holiday break. We had a great time. We went to Mexico as a family trip, met my dad there, and the kids were a lot. I don't know for anybody that travels with 2 under 3. It's not fun. Like, that first day, we, did the airport, and we were great, and then we were ahead. You know how you had to, run and get ahead of the
Yeah.
line in customs? So we were running, getting ahead of the line, we got through, we're like, "Yeah." We forgot the car seats behind customs. So what do you do? Because you can't just walk back
You can't
through.
just go back through.
And then at that moment is when our kids lost it, and it was our fault. We were idiots, and yeah, we
You
forgot the
left
car
the
seats, but amazing
Okay.
time, played sports, chilled by the pool. It was obviously a different vacation than just, the 2 of us, but it was a family trip we wanna try to do every year. So it's,
I like it.
a lot of togetherness, a lot of dominoes. And then Christmas, what did you get? What was your primetime gift that you got, I should say?
Oh, just the life and experience with family. That's what I got.
You didn't get any gifts.
That's what I got right there. There's nothing better I would trade for that. Are you
Okay,
kidding me?
but what physical gift
You
did
should
you
ask
get
me
that
what I did.
Oh, you
I got
did
my
give
cousin
gifts.
some Uggs. It was actually kinda funny. So, she asked for these, shoes, a while ago, and I was like, "Yeah, yeah, no problem." So then she texts me, she goes, "Hey, I'm heading back around this time, I'm just letting you know." I was like, "Oh, I probably should get to ordering." So it was delayed, right? But it got there, and
Okay.
that's the most important thing.
Yeah, that's amazing. So you gave that. What did you get?
Yes, I just told you I got the gift of family. My aunt actually got me some stuff she took a trip to South Africa, so she got, a bunch of, souvenirs and stuff for me, and so that was really cute.
Oh, so your aunt got that for you or your mom?
My
Your
aunt.
aunt. Okay. My mom got me bedazzled Victoria's Secret underwear, and it was, the
No,
best.
honestly,
No, like, I have
I'm
them on
kinda
right now.
jealous.
If you guys wanna
I'm
see them, it's, it's the Post Moves After Dark. I'll show you. I'll show
I'm
you my
kinda
bedazzled
jealous.
Victoria's Secret underwear. No, like,
Dang.
my mom, I love her so much because those gifts are the gifts that I think are my favorite. My daughter got me some Japanese skincare, which was really cool.
Okay, period. Clear skin. Let me know
Yeah,
if
it
it
was really
works.
cool. So she was showing me how to apply it. And yeah, I got some really cool gifts.
I love
Gave
it.
some really cool gifts. The gift I was most excited about, and this is terrible, and when you become a mom to a human, not a dog, you will understand this. When you give your kids gifts that you got as a kid and it hits with them like it hit with you when you were a
What
kid,
did you
I got the McDonald's set. when I was a kid, and I have a picture of myself in front of it with the McDonald's headset on,
Oh,
and there's, like, the doors that open, the drive-through, and french fries, and my brothers would come up, and they'd rob me with their Blastomatics, and it was just, like, a whole thing. And I was looking on Etsy one day, and I saw the exact replica of that,
that's actually kinda crazy.
and so my boys got that, and my sons absolutely love it. Like, they wake up and go straight to the McDonald's and start, like, hitting the cash
As
register,
they
so
should.
that warmed my heart.
I
So,
love that.
alright, I think it's time for what we wanna talk about.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
I
let's
feel like I know where you wanna start.
where? Where do you want?
With those bears.
Well, not after the last 2
Yeah,
weeks,
but it's
because the last
about
we've gotten 2 L's.
hey, it's not about how you're currently doing, it's about how you're gonna finish, you know what I'm saying?
Well, it is actually about how we're doing currently because we are the number 2 seed, despite losing to the
But
Lions,
you're still number 2.
which all my Lions haters hit me talking about, "Oh, we beat you," and it's like, go back to your couch because that's where you're gonna be until next season." Uh,
Oh, that wasn't very
Eagles
nice.
blew it. You know, what else is new, Eagles fans? We finished the regular season 11-6. At one point, we were 11-4. We'll open the playoffs against the Packers on Saturday,
Okay,
and
swag.
I have a tough decision to make.
What's your decision?
Post-ups, maybe you can help me make this decision. My nephew graduated from college. His college party is on Saturday.
Just email the gift. I don't I don't know what to tell
Well,
you.
now that I've broadcast this out to
I
the
don't know
podcast, I've
what to
already
tell you.
RSVP'd.
Personally,
I mean,
you can cancel though. That's the beauty of family is you can cancel and you can send the gift. You can
I just feel like as my first next generation nephew.
yeah, but you have
I know, I know. And what's
you
crazy is I'm going to NBA Europe, so I can't see the next game. It's just a mess.
so this season though, you did fantasy football, no?
Yeah, I don't wanna
And
talk
how
about
did
it.
you do? How
I
did you
actually
no,
did an auction draft. Saquon Barkley, actually, Derrick Henry won a run for 122 yards in the first half on the week that I don't have him because I wasn't in the playoffs. Yeah, I didn't make the playoffs, barely missed it. In
I'm
fact,
sorry.
I will not even give credit to
Next
who
time let
won the
me do it
playoffs.
because
Yeah, I
I
can't
can do
wait.
that whole thing.
Yeah, we definitely need you in the playoff spot. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, I went to the Niners-Bears game, which was actually,
Ooh,
I mean, a movie, to be honest with you. It's so fun at Levi's Stadium. Like, we had a great time. My nephew and I went, not the one that's graduating, another one.
of course you wouldn't take him and knowing he's graduating, it's fine.
So
It's
listen,
fine.
I have a tough choice to make. Be in at Soldier Field on Saturday or be at my nephew's graduation party. So stay tuned for
Honestly,
next
you
week.
and your nephew should just skip the graduation party.
So I said, would it be great? Wouldn't that be
That's what I'm
epic if
saying,
he
like,
didn't show
yes, he
up to go to
just
the
skip
Bears game
it,
with
like,
me?
who cares?
Yeah. I think his parents would be upset. Unrivaled opening night is
Yes,
actually tonight now that we're shooting. It'll be 2 days ago when you know, when this airs, but you about to nap.
I
You about
am.
to do your thing for the first game. There's always that excitement, right?
I
Tell me
know.
about it.
I'm excited that we're starting because this year we had a little bit more time, so we had, like, training camp and the whole shebang, so that was definitely different, but I'm excited to just get to playing. So we have the Breeze
Yeah.
opening night.
Breeze, Paige, Dominique Malonga, Cam Brink, Rakia, Ari
Airy,
McDonald,
yeah.
Kate Martin. I can only imagine. So, like, what's the difference in shoot-arounds with Unrivaled versus, like, 5-on-5? Because 'Cause
I
I'm
mean,
really
it's
confused with
just like
scouting. Like, what how do you
you still have the guys, but I mean, it's so much it's like, I don't know what you're supposed to scout because we did each have a scrimmage, but, like, we no one was really running anything. It's just so different. You just have to be ready to guard.
I just know that the pace of Unrivaled is unbelievable. So what's it like? I mean, you did have your one preseason game, you guys won in that preseason game. I watched.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I watched you. Okay.
Oh,
Clean up them
thanks.
boards, sis.
Thanks so
Clean up
much.
them boards. But you're on a team with Kelsey Plum, Dana Evans, Natasha Cloud, Kiki, and Tiffany Hayes. Um, your coach is Renika Hodges, which is really crazy because I played against her when she was in college. That's how old I am. Now all my opponents are coaches now. all of them.
Yeah. I mean, I love our squad though. Like, we're very competitive. So I'm excited to see us get out there and actually play for the real thing. So
Yeah,
gotta get that money.
it'll be exciting to watch you guys play because I know last year we gonna skip over last year, like we gonna skip over my fantasy football standings.
Cause why would you bring that up? You know what I'm saying? Like, we could have literally went this entire episode
I'm
without
just
bringing that
saying
up.
because y'all can't
But
do
really,
no worse than last year.
except I wasn't even on that team last year technically.
Okay, I
So it
know you
really
weren't
does
on the
bait.
team, but the team that you're on currently, which is what you're repping, which is the Phantom, could not do any worse than they did last year. So there's only room for up. That's
You know
positive.
what?
What was it like screening Lexi Hall? Because you guys played the Rose during preseason, and I always know that that first screen when you're running in to screen your
Yeah, it
teammate.
was actually kind of funny. So there was one possession where she actually set a screen on me and I was like fighting to get over the top and I did like run through her. And the next day she was like, "Are you kidding me?" She's like, "Why did you run me over in the screen?" I was like, "I had to get over." She was like, "Aaliyah, but you weren't getting over. You just decided you were gonna run through." And I was like, "Listen, sometimes things happen.
Yeah, you
And
going
you're not going to put me on film for going
Leslie
under the screen when
Jones.
you said go
Oh,
over the screen." So
I'm looking out for your Leslie Jones chat. Jump scared.
you know what?
Man, that was oh,
That was
jump
funny.
stupid. Sorry, jump
That was
stupid.
funny.
Okay, so we've seen some highlights that have come out. We've seen Kiki Duncan during practice. We saw Dominique Malonga take
Yeah, Paige
off
was
in the
throwing
half
lobs. I'm
court.
like, "Girl, slow
Yo,
down."
Paige was throwing
Like,
lobs to
"Girl."
Dominique. That's actually wild.
No, it
Eh,
is.
Dominique Malonga doing that half court. Oh my goodness. It was with ease.
Yeah, it's
Other than your team, because I'm commentating the games tonight on TNT, which I'm really
oh my
excited about.
gosh, girl.
Yeah, I'm commentating those games. I'm gonna have a lot to say. And you better do our pregame interviews too. But
Hmm, hmm.
man, watching the Breeze play, like just in terms of their youth and everything like that,
Yeah, they
the
wanna get
youth
up and
of the
down. They are.
Breeze and
Mhm.
also the Hive, like how they're gonna, be able to guard different positions and things like that. So I actually have to come out with my preseason picks. I gotta get,
So make
I
sure
gotta get those
Phantom's
in.
in there.
Okay. Make sure you
Why did you say it like that? Why would you
last
say
year
it
was
like
not
that?
a good
But I was
representation.
not on the Phantom. My team actually made it to the chip.
Okay. And I was there for that, and
Exact so
yeah, you played your butt off. I'm not
okay,
disagreeing
so
with
then
you.
that has nothing to so whatever happened last year has nothing to do with me, you know that.
Okay, so a lot of listeners, we're gonna transition because I see that you're getting heated. A lot of listeners are wondering, like, how it goes in Miami and training and meals and what, like, a typical week looks like because now the games are Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Yep.
Did they add Tuesday? No,
Mm-mm,
they've
just those
added
4 days,
just
yeah.
those 4 days. Okay, I'm
Yep.
tripping. Uh,
Mm. I mean,
what
so
is a typical
we practice, like, the rest of the days. I think we have our off days, I think it's, like, Tuesday, but all that can depend on, like, your schedule. Um, and so we just practice. I mean, practice, you have, like, a 2-hour
how long
slot.
is oh, it's 2 hours. So
So
that's
you have
great.
2-hour
A
slots, so
slot for
you
2 hours or you gotta get off the court?
yeah.
This is
So you have a
godsend.
slot, during the day, and then at night, like, you have, like, an open gym slot, so if you wanted to come back, get shots up, you could do that too.
Who are the ones
Um,
that are always coming back for the open gym slot?
well, I don't know because I don't go back. Um
I just hope Layla's not listening into this because I've been
But in
emphasizing
no,
this
no, no,
entire
no,
Christmas
no, no,
break
but
about
in my
the
defense,
greatness of going back and putting in extra
I
work.
shoot after practice. So, like, we'll get done and we'll have, like, an extra 30 minutes, and that's, like, I get my stuff in there. So, I just feel like once I come back and I see my son, it's like I have to take a nap, then I have to
Okay,
get up,
well,
I have to eat dinner,
we
and then I
gonna
have to
get
go
you back
back to
in getting
sleep.
extra
I
shots.
did in the gap after practice. What are we talking about?
Okay. So tell us, so you have Tuesday off days,
Yep,
usually
and then
2-hour
every other day we're
practices.
practices,
How do
yeah.
meals work? Like, do you guys have
Yeah,
post
they have a chef, so we have, like, breakfast and lunch, and so, like, I'll come in and sometimes get breakfast, but I'll definitely get lunch and then take extra to go so that I have that for dinner too. Yeah, so that's kinda how it goes. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
You all just had your kickoff. I saw that the stud buds were
They went
streaming.
live.
There was some hilarious comments that came
Yeah,
out of that,
they
which
went
was
live
great.
again.
In other news, we saw that Nafisa Collier will be missing. the entire season to undergo
Yes.
surgery on both ankles and will be sidelined 4 to 6 months, and it could impact the start of the WNBA season. So I always mess up her name. Temi
Temi
Fag
Fagbenle.
Fagbenle,
Mhm.
is taking her spot on the Lunar Owls. So rehabbing for Nafisa, it's it's always really tough, especially when you're doing both sides. Um, so obviously we wish her health and, her to heal and to take her time necessary to get back to where she is. Because you talk about the MVP last year, and
Mm.
Nafisa
Yeah,
was on one for the Lunar Owls, last season.
yeah. Well, I feel like we should do like a dun da da dun, dun da da dun. Well, now you're probably wondering, like, Aaliyah, why would you even do that? I just
Valid.
feel like you needed some more pizzazz because you're eligible for the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame. Hey, get it, girl. Get
Keyword
right.
keyword eligible. So
Yeah, but girl, who
is
is not like, why would they not? Are you kidding me? Like, they would be
mm.
fried. They would be so fried. Deep fried, actually. So, how do you feel? How'd you find out? What was your reaction?
Well, our main guy, Zach Miller, my agent hit me and kinda just told me when they were gonna be announcing, and so that was kind of the first on the radar. I found out that, the other eligible Hall of Famers for 2026, Elena Delle Donne, Blake Griffin, Jamal Crawford, Bruce Pearl, Joe Johnson, Kelvin Sampson, the '96 USA basketball women's national team, um, are some of the other first-time nominees, and so to be in a class with people that I really have kind of measured my game up against and have been going through the grind alongside. I have so many connections to so many people in this class, so I mean, it's an honor to even be, you know, eligible for it, and so,
Slay.
yeah, it's surreal. I got emotional. I didn't think I would. I don't think you ever set out to, like, get an orange jacket, like, that's not your whole point, but as you get older, you realize, like, that what comes with that
Mhm.
and all the people that you idolize and, have given so much of the game have it, and so, it's a special club, so I'm grateful for it, man, grateful. I'm
Period.
entering 2026, I'm entering my 40s in this year, and so it's just, like, it kinda is surreal a little bit. I'm old, and,
Girl, bye. Ain't nobody hearing all that.
listen,
Ain't nobody hearing all
last
that.
year's class, who is a first ballot Hall of Famer, was Miss Sylvia Fowles, and we learned that she is going to be joining as assistant coach of the Portland Fire, and she'll be under Alex Sarama, and she played in the WNBA from '08 to 2022, and we played against each other when she was at LSU, we played against each other since we were 14, 15 years old. Started off in Chicago. I love when, like, players of her stature come back and coach and give back to the game, because why wouldn't you listen to Sylvia Fowles and how to
Yep.
dominate the post? Because if you never tried to get around her in the post,
Honestly, I was just about to say,
nah,
like,
bruh.
her last year being 2022 and me coming out in 2023, I just couldn't imagine my rookie self trying to be like, "AB, go guard Sylvia. No, help me." I
AB,
just couldn't imagine because I just think
AB,
about Big T and, like, Asia and Bree Jones and how, like, my rookie season, I was like, "Holy smokes, can I have a possession where I don't foul somebody?" Could you imagine if they would've probably ran every play for Sylvia coming down the floor immediately. I'll
AB. I don't think you understand. Yes, like, getting around Sylvia and, like, fronting her and then, like, her ducking in and the coach being like, "Just don't let her duck in," and it's like, "Yeah, okay."
Oh my gosh, I
Um,
couldn't imagine what that would have been like for me.
but Aaliyah, the craziest thing was, you know, I say this all the time, Minnesota runs the same offense because
Yeah.
Cheryl Reeves, so they run the same system that they had, it's just kinda plug in bodies, whatever, and so sometimes Nafisa runs the, Maya spot, sometimes she runs the Simone spot, like, it's crazy. But you had Lindsay Whalen bring the ball up. You had Maya coming off a stagger. You have Simone coming off a curl. You had Sylvia ducking in, And then you had Rebecca Brunson cleaning up anything
Like,
that they
what are you
missed.
supposed to do with
So
that, though?
honestly, the fact that we won, I'm gonna just be honest, it's been 10 years. The fact that we won in 2016 is actually remarkable because I look back at those series and I'm like, how did we defend this?
That's actually OD.
It was
I can't lie,
crazy.
that's
Yeah.
OD.
How do we defend it? But hopefully Sylvia gets a chance to coach
Yep,
in this upcoming WNBA season, and hopefully you get a chance to
to
play
play, that would
in
be
this
great.
upcoming WNBA season because the CBA does officially expire on January 9th. And if there's no deal by then, the season doesn't automatically stop. Instead, things go into temporary status quo where the current rules stay in place and talks continue. However, without an extension, a strike or a lockout becomes possible.
Mhm.
And so players have already voted to allow a strike if needed. WNBPA has proposed a model where they'll get 30% of gross revenue, which would support a salary cap around 10.5 to 12.5 million, which is 10 to 12 times what it is today, which is 1.5 today. An average salary of about 1 million and a max salary of up to 2.5. The league says that this plan would cause about $700 million in losses, which it believes would seriously hurt the league. The players union says that the loss number is wrong because they count expansion fees as real revenue while the league doesn't. I know this can be confusing, but basically the core disagreement is about gross versus net revenue, which we learned in business class back in the day. A gross revenue? Anybody? It's all money coming
It's
in before
everything. Yep.
expenses. Net revenue is money left after paying expenses. So there's a minus, and then you get the net revenue.
Wow, you must have, like, slayed those classes.
Girl, I was finance major and then I
Like,
wasn't a finance major. So
it's
all
the
my
way,
electives
like,
are finance.
I
Holla at your girl.
okay,
I could
period.
read a balance sheet now. Okay. Man, that first check I got though, I'm not gonna lie. When I got to the WNBA, I was like, who the hell is FICA? Is FICA taking way too much money?
I
All right.
remember my first check, though, I was looking at it and they, like, pulled out all the things, and I was just looking like, "Is this real?"
Oh no, when they pull out and then if you
I was like, "Who told them they need to pull all that out?" And then my mom was like, "Well, you're gonna give your 25% to
yeah,
the retirement." But I'm like, "Babe,
401k, you
slow
gotta max out on
slow down."
401k.
And so I maxed out on it, and I was like, "Wow, I mean, that just keep the
Girl,
check,
my
mom."
check, when we got in that fight in Detroit and I was suspended for the Connecticut game the next day, I wish I woulda had a camera phone to take a picture. I still had a BlackBerry at that time, so there was no and probably would have been all blurry, but my check was
I can't lie, I would have
$12.34.
just rather they kept it. Like, you didn't need to give me that. Don't hand me over $12. I promise you, you can keep your $12. Save it, roll it over.
I thought it was a
I'd
great
rather
story, though. It was a
I'd
great
rather not
story.
get paid.
I'm like, "Listen,
$12?
yeah." So anyway, conclusion of this is we hope that this gets concluded and, we can find a
Yes.
common ground so that the season can continue. I think now is a period where everybody talks the talk, but as the season gets closer, you understand how
You need
serious
to do
it
yeah,
gets, in moving things in the right direction so that we can have a season to play in, or you can have
exactly.
a season because 'cause I'm not
Thank you. I mean,
no
you can
Philip
always come back
Rivers.
if you
No
want, but
Philip Rivers here. Uh, WNBA is set to start in May, so obviously they've got a lot to figure out before then. In college basketball,
what a shakeup this
upset
week. Are you
losses.
kidding me?
8 undefeated teams lost
Yeah,
this
that
week.
was crazy.
Iowa State lost to Baylor. TCU lost to Utah in overtime. Arizona State lost to BYU. LSU lost to Kentucky on a last second
Yep.
buzzer beater, which we'll get to. Maryland lost to Illinois. Georgia lost to Ole Miss. Alabama lost to South Carolina. Nebraska lost to USC. So there's 4 undefeated teams remaining, and those 4 teams are
Vandy, UConn, Texas. I actually don't even know the
you're in
rest of 'em.
Texas. Come on. Texas Tech.
Texas Tech.
Yes.
Jeez.
Yes, and it's the best start UConn has had since 2017, 2018 when it started 36-0. Vanderbilt looks like it's for real,
Yeah,
to
I
be
mean,
honest with
Vandy is
you.
good. Vandy I feel like Vandy has always been good, and then they even when I was there, like, just getting, like, good quality wins. But the SEC is hard, but I mean, this game against LSU that they just had that was good. Michaela Blake's man, she
32
is on a
32 points.
heater.
Yeah, she's on a heater, and I think in the SEC, obviously you're built around kind of
Mhm.
your athletic post player, and Michaela Blake's causes a lot of problems just in terms of her activity.
She moves crazy. They
She
have her off that
moves.
ball,
You talk
coming
about her
back on the ball.
athleticism. So it's been fun to watch her play this season. Um, Kentucky versus LSU. We gotta talk about this.
That was
We
so
gotta
fun to
talk about
watch. That really
we
was
gotta talk
so
about Kentucky
fun to
versus
watch.
LSU. Okay, Tonie Morgan hit a buzzer beater against LSU to win 80-78. That was the
Yep.
game that Kim Mulkey brought out. Lane Kiffin holds his hands up. Everybody goes crazy, whatever. LSU got the swag. Man, earlier in the game, LSU player told Tonie Morgan to get her ass up when she hit her in the eye.
But
Well,
it was crazy because she didn't really even hit her. Like, Tiani Key hit her. So it was like, I was like, "You just did
yeah,
all that and you
okay.
didn't even hit her."
Yeah, but you gotta turn around and tell her to get her ass up after you hit a bucket like that to go up 65-60.
That was
Okay.
actually
So a few minutes later, or a few moments later, we should say,
boom,
that player that was told to get her ass up, Tonie Morgan, finished with a game high,
bang.
24 points and
That
12
was
assists. You need to tell somebody else to get their ass
that
up.
was crazy.
That get back, there is nothing like hitting a buzzer beater on another team's floor. Like, I would rather hit a buzzer beater on an opposing floor. Look at Flage.
They were hype, man. That was a good game. That really was a good game. At first, because LSU started off real hot and Kentucky started off real cold. I was like, "Ooh, this can get ugly quick." But
SEC, baby.
yep,
SEC. Texas Tech, who is amongst the undefeated, just added a 7-footer to their roster.
that's literally crazy, and I'm just glad I'm no longer
This is
in
insane.
college hoops.
Stephanie
Stephanie,
Okechukwu, who is 7'1", is the tallest player in women's college
that's
basketball.
so crazy.
She's from Nigeria, and she could make her college debut in February if the NCAA approves her eligibility,
Look how
which they will.
excited they are. Look at that.
NCAA at this point is improving everybody's eligibility. I'm actually
On
have
every
another
side.
year. I have another year of college. I'm thinking about going back, getting that NIL money. That's crazy, but just I love the fact that NIL is bringing more talent
Yes,
to the States. You talk
100%.
about just being able to develop foreign players now, and it's not just them deciding to, like, stay in their home country and play. Now they're coming to America and making basketball better here. So,
That's gonna be so interesting because when you look at Texas Tech offensively though, like they play inside out, but they space the floor. What is going to happen when they're lighting up threes and you have a 7-footer? What what are you doing with that? How many bodies can you send?
I'm talking about more so on the defensive end.
I mean,
Like,
you're
the
not coming in the
defensive
paint. You're
end,
not
drop coverage, everybody just go over the top and make them curl into your
yeah,
7-foot center. So it's gonna be fun to watch how they adapt to, you know well,
playing
I
with
should say
yeah.
women's college basketball adapts to this, but also, I mean, listen, let's talk about the continent of Africa and the development that's going on there in terms of basketball players. NBA Africa, you talk about the Nigerian national team advancing out of their pool play for the first time. So I think there's big things that are going on in the continent of Africa, and, obviously US is taking notice. USC versus UCLA. Aliyah, I heard a familiar voice
Yes, I worked that game. I
on
was
that
so
call.
excited. So
Cheryl and
excited to be
Reggie
back.
Miller were courtside.
I
Obviously,
know, yeah.
Cheryl, USC alum, two-time champ. Reggie Miller, I mean, he's one of the greatest shooters to ever play the game. So watching that game, I mean, obviously it got ugly. No
Started good
juju.
though.
80-46. Lauren Betts dominated 18, 12, 4, 3.
That's a full stat sheet right there.
As a full stat sheet. And recently, Lauren Betts spoke out about how she looks up to AB. Look at you passing a
Oh,
torch,
thank
passing a
you, thank
torch.
you.
And how she had the chance to talk to you at USA Basketball Camp and the advice you gave her. You told her to trust herself and to not worry about missed shots and to take open mid-range looks when they're available. So, like, what was that like? You
No, it
now a
was
mentor.
I know, it was kinda crazy, but, I love Lauren. Like, I think just watching her play and just knowing how great she can be, like, I was excited that she was at USA, but that She's dominating. I mean, you look at her even in this USC game, the rim runs, the deep seals, like, she makes it hard. You have to double. You have to double. And if you don't, she's gonna have a field day.
And I think the thing I love that she's added this year is her passing. She is, a deadly passer out of the double, which makes it even harder. So as a defensive player, you're hesitant to go double
Because
because
you have a
UCLA has
shooters
good
all
three-point
everywhere.
shooters. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, yep, yep. Well, I enjoyed this, what we have to talk about, what we get to talk about, what we wanna talk about. I don't know, but I enjoyed this segment because 'cause it's been too long.
I
Aliyah, happy
know.
2026.
Happy 2026. Ew. Do that one time.
Nah, I'm
Ew.
not
Okay,
ewing.
whatever.
I
I
can't,
didn't
I'm
want to
too
do it
old.
anyways, so it doesn't matter.
Can't wait till Lauren Betts asks you to do some stuff. So how you feeling now that the holidays are over?
Honestly, still getting into full go with Unrivaled starting, doing a little bit of NBC here and there. I'm fully getting back into myself.
Yeah, same. This time of year always gets busy fast, and I've learned I don't need a huge overhaul. I just try to slow things down where I can and keep things simple, like during winter break. I mean, just relaxation.
Exactly, that's how I feel. I take it one day at a time, one thing at a time, especially because our schedule is so packed. It's like you never have a minute to yourself.
And that's where having everything in one place helps. When you're ready to reset, even in the small ways, whether it's what you're wearing or how your space feels, Macy's just makes it easier.
For me, feeling put together usually comes down to comfort. Before and after games, you know I love me a good hoodie combo. That is my go-to. Macy's has Adidas matching sets that make it easy without overthinking it.
And that's really the vibe for the new year, a clean slate, but on your terms. So whether you're jumping straight into a busy season or still shaking off the holiday haze, Macy's makes starting fresh feel manageable.
Shop now in store or at Macy's.com. So we're kind of late to the trend, but in our defense, we gave y'all a little break, but we are about to do the say the word on the beat challenge. Have you seen it? Like Tyrese did it, like LaMelo did it, people out on Rival did like you do you know what it is?
Yes, I am
Did
almost
you
40,
practice?
but
I
I
feel
am
like you
not living under a rock. I do have a
okay.
teenage daughter, so we did do it on vacation a little bit. So,
Oh, so you have practice. So do you want to go first?
no, I haven't practiced. I'm saying they did it on vacation, like my daughter.
Okay. Okay. So who should go first? We should rock, paper, scissors for it. Ready?
No, you already said
Ready?
that you're
Come on.
going
Ready?
first,
Set. Come on. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. No, see, why are you
and I still lost.
you still lost? So it's your turn. You go
No,
first.
no, no. We
Okay,
already
fine.
agreed you're
Okay,
going
fine.
first.
I'll go. All right.
Okay, so quick warning though, if you're listening to this episode audio only, you may have absolutely no idea what's happening. But that's okay. A lot of times
We
in
don't.
meetings and things like that, I have no idea what's going on
Okay.
either. So, okay,
All right.
let's
I
see how
should have
this goes.
practiced. Dang. All
All
right.
right, Aaliyah.
Frog, dog. Frog, dog, dog. Hey. Frog, dog. Hey. What? Cat, frog, cat, frog. Dog, cat, frog, dog, cat, frog, dog. I ate that up. Oh, that was the easy one. Okay. Stop, spot. Hey, I'm good at this. What? Stop, post, stop. Ooh, ooh.
Oh, she messed up. She messed up.
Stop, post, stop. Spot, post, stop, spot, post, stop. Stop, post, stop, spot. Okay, I did mess up one
Yo,
time, but that's nothing. That's
you
nothing.
killing it.
Rose, nose. What is that? Rose, nose, stove, horse. What is that? Horse, purse, nose, no. I think this is a scam. Stove, nose, hose, purse.
Oh,
Rose,
hose. Man, yeah,
hose, nose,
good try. Yeah. You know when you just give up when you know you're not gonna make a sprint and you just like, "I must save my energy because we're gonna have to run again."
I can't
That's
lie.
what you
That
did on
last
the
one
last
was
one.
what was I
I have no
supposed to
idea,
say?
but I love you saying hose. That was my favorite thing. That was my favorite thing.
I really just got played. That one really just did it. Okay, whatever. It's your turn. You're not slick. You're not getting out of this either. Let's go.
Okay, hold on. I gotta move my... Okay, I gotta get ready. Hold on, because I'm really... Shoe. Shoe, glue.
Yo.
Shoe, glue. Glue, zoo, blue, zoo. Shoe, glue, blue, zoo, zoo.
That was
Yo,
really good.
I'm not gonna lie. Moon, June.
Good.
Moon, June, June. Spoon, balloon, spoon, balloon. Moon, June, spoon, balloon, moon, June, balloon.
That was close.
Balloon, spoon, balloon.
Yo, give it. Yo, next one.
Balloon, June.
We got one more level.
I had to like slow it down Paul Wall style. Parrot, parrot.
I can't lie. This one's hard.
Ferret, carrot. Parrot, pirates, carrot, ferret, pirate.
It's already gone.
Carrot, pirate, ferret, carrot.
You actually, they're playing.
Carrot, pirate, parrot, ferret, parrot.
Yo, they played. They played.
Yeah, that was crazy.
No, they played.
Yeah, they did. They played in my face. It's okay. Listen, that was fun. I'm not gonna lie. I see the trend. I see the trend there.
That was
I see
entertaining.
the trend there. That was pretty good. Good job, Aliyah.
Good job.
All right, before we wrap things up, we got some fan questions. If you want to be featured on the show, keep sending them in, and you can DM to the Post Moves Instagram or leave it in the episode comments on YouTube. The first question, at Face of Sports, have either of you watched the clip of Joel Embiid claiming big guard you? Who is tutoring him? I need to see the clip.
Tyrese Maxey, University of Kentucky. Fijazu, Baylor University. Dominic Barlow, Overtime Elite. Paul George, Fresno State.
Joel Embiid, Big Guard University.
No one
He's
he went to
literally
Kansas.
not real.
No one he went to Kansas.
He's
I mean,
That
Aliyah,
must be
you
Candace.
kind of big guard.
No, it
Shoot.
has to be you.
What are you talking about?
No, I literally think it's you. I vote you. It has to be.
Nah. I think you big guard. Big guard. I know De'Arica Hamby claims to be big guard. We've had some Elizabeth Cainbays, big guards. Elena Deladon, big guard. Yeah. Yeah. But he definitely went to Kansas. He's a Jayhawk. Stop
Okay.
lying, Embiid.
Next question from M. Ricky Boy 4. Candace, do you ever get the urge to return to basketball?
And when I get that urge, I just take my family out to our court at our house, or I play basketball on vacation, and I enjoy like beating them mercilessly.
I love that no matter what, you still make sure you let everyone know that you win.
Merciless. How do you say it? Merciless. Mercy.
It's okay. It's okay.
What is
You
the
went
word?
to Tennessee.
I did, but South Carolina helped me
Exactly.
out.
No.
Mercilessly.
Well, I don't know why you're trying to create new words.
Anyway, I
Anyway,
enjoy beating them. Relentlessly. There you go. I relentlessly beat them and then talk junk, and they get mad, and then that satisfies my need.
You. Of course it does.
And then I go back in the house and I sit on the couch and I don't get up for shoot around. I don't ride any buses or planes. I don't have to stretch. My body doesn't hurt. So, no, I'm happy where I'm at. All right. At Too Many Cats 443. What was your favorite moment from the WNBA in 2025, Aliyah?
Ooh, I would definitely say the Commissioner Cup Championship. That one was really fun.
Ooh. Was it because of the money?
Yes, because of the money, but we were like just down. Like we were just down
Yeah.
players. And so for us to come back in that fourth
And then
and
win.
win was actually just so entertaining. That was really fun. But then I kind of felt like everything went really downhill from there. So I mean,
Downhill,
know-
you guys made the semifinals game
yeah,
5.
but I'm talking about we had some more injuries from then though. Like we had like 3 more.
And I understand
that
that,
was
but you can't
crazy.
say that the season as a whole went downhill when
No,
you guys
it just,
got
I
to
mean, they had to.
overtime in game 5
Which
to
I was
go
gonna
to the
say,
finals.
that was my second favorite was the Aces series. That was very fun. It's like so intense, but it's like that's what you literally want to play
And you
basketball
guys beat
for.
them game 1. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was those two.
Insane.
All right. So next question from @Shootthang or Chloe. I love this podcast. I'm a new basketball fan, started watching the W last year, but watching and listening to this podcast has really helped me gain perspective, understanding, and appreciation. So well put together, funny, and I just love it. Question for Candace. You mentioned remaking Love and Basketball. Would this model the original, or would this be a possible plan on your own relationship?
Oh.
Oh. Okay,
Well, I
Chloe.
can't give away the tea of the movie that I haven't created yet. But I think nowadays it would be insane to think about Love and Basketball. You know, what you could do with it. Back then it was like they were bringing in pictures. Now it's like social media, it's NIL, where women's sports is right now. Yeah, could the love interest be a same-sex relationship? I don't know. So I think there's just so many possibilities, but I know I saw myself so much in Monica Wright. Like I had my basketball with my name on it like Monica. I memorized that whole first part of the movie. It's like, "You do act different." Yeah, uh-huh, ball better than you. So, I think it would be a
Oh.
remake of the original, but, like, you know, some differences, like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, how they did it,
Mm-hmm.
when they remade Bel-Air, I liked how they did it.
Yeah.
At Cynthia Garcia 5828, what are some life lessons you learned from playing basketball?
Oh, I feel like the two biggest ones is one, don't get too high with the highs and low with the lows. Like I feel like I take that everywhere with me. And then recently it's definitely just been about positive self-talk regardless of what's happening. Cause obviously on basketball court, like I crash out. The first comment, it might not be a nice comment, but it's coming out. And so now I'm like trying to be more aware of what I say. And then I take that off the court too, just the way I just talk about anything that I'm doing in life. So
And again, sports is a microcosm of life. And so I encourage everyone out there to play a team sport, no matter if you're trying to go pro or not. You learn a lot of lessons that you can apply in the boardroom, at home, how to be a good teammate, all those things. Thanks everyone for your questions. We really appreciate you sending them in. Continue to send those questions in. We enjoy connecting with our post-ups. That's a wrap for the first episode of the new year.
yay.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. New episodes drop every Wednesday. Subscribe on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts. And follow Post Move Show on all socials at Post Move Show. That's 2 S's.
Bow, bow, bow. That's a wrap.
Some things never change, even in the new year.